Hi, everybody. It's Chris Commerce coming straight to you from the CEA office. Hope everybody had a good day today. It was a tough day in many ways, and that's what I hope to speak with you about for just a couple minutes. This morning, all district residents with students in their home got an email from Vince Baudette. Vince Baudette is the principal behind what's called Parents for D112. And I have no idea if there are more than a handful of parents that are the parents of D112. What I do know is that Vince Baudette has been a political activist. He lives in Chanhassen. He's been a political activist for many years, and he's well known in the district. He has spoken out on a lot of issues before he landed on the referendum. And I imagine that we'll hear from him for a long time to come. But this morning, he sent an email through Constant Contact, and I called Constant Contact to complain, as did so many of you and residents in our district. And while they won't share the outcome of their decision, Constant Contact, we do know that they acknowledge the fact that he misused their service. The folks that received the emails this morning, had not opted in, and that is a requirement of the work that Constant Contact supports. Uh, more importantly, a lot of the content of the email, just like the Alpha News piece, again, Vince Baudette is linked with that, and he's linked with uh, the Center for the American Experiment, and he's linked with uh, educated teachers. When I say linked, what I mean is that these folks are all working collaboratively. They're anti many things, and you fill in the word after the anti. You and I are very pro student, pro learning, pro public education, and so on. And we know that our work is right. We know it's civil. We know it's humane. We know what behaviors are kind and supportive and nurturing. And we know what behaviors are divisive. We know those behaviors that threaten and marginalize. And the email from Vince Baudette this morning did the latter. So how do we respond? Well, let's think for a second. We do have resources and leverage at for use. If you recall that the survey over a year ago said 95% of respondents favor highly the work of teachers in Eastern Carver County schools. And if you recall the referendum of 2015, that won by a margin with 69% voter approval. So let's join the phone bank. That's one way to respond. Tomorrow night, October 15th, is another opportunity, as are October 22nd and October 28th. Let's create selfie videos and share them and send them to the CEA Gmail account. Those that are at our work site should be pro education, uh, not pro referendum. Save the pro referendum for your off duty time, your non student contact time. And please reach out to your friends and colleagues in these challenging times. You can talk about how you're feeling. You can talk about getting out the vote. You can talk about how hard you work and how great it is to serve kids and the families that you work with every day. You can share that this is the toughest job anyone could sign on for, and the job that you'll be back doing tomorrow morning and for days to come. Congrats on that work. It's wonderful. Have a good night.